The best DJs, concerts, and what's trending.
Know it first
on Dance Confidential.
97.8 Dance FM. We have caught up with the legendary Roger Sanchez. I've seen you play a few times, and you always look like you're having a blast. Yeah, you're actually having a fun time. You really, you can see it comes across.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is, somebody once told me this a long time ago, if you do what you love for a living, you'll never work a day in your life. Make no mistake, this is hard work. Getting on a plane and flying across the world may sound like it's the glamorous thing, but there's a lot of work that goes behind that. There's the label, the production. There's a lot of business that goes behind this. But what I try to always never lose is the love of what it is that I'm doing when I'm playing. The idea of connecting with a crowd, creating that moment that brings a moment of inspiration. It could be emotional. It could be just you just found this right combination of tracks that just has an effect on the dance floor. Those are the moments for me that make it worth it.
What is it about the power of music, though? I ask a lot of DJs this question. How is it able to bring people, unite people, bring people together?
You know, what's one of the interesting things is language is different across the world, but vibration and resonance is something that is common to all humans. Music is vibration, it's resonance, it's a sound moving the molecules in the air. And I think the ability that music has to create a synchronized resonance, because that's really what happens if you want to put it in a very kind of scientific or technical terms. When you're playing, you're creating a resonance, and when people kind of vibrate on that same resonance, that's when the synchronization happens, and that's when people come together. When you see a crowd react to a track, what is it? That one record that, you know, one particular sound or whatever it is that everybody just loses their mind to, they're in sync. And that's the beauty of it. You don't even need to have words, although words communicate ideas. But I could be playing a record, an African record, which I have no idea what the hell they're saying. But there's something about the tone of the voice, the emotion that's coming through.
You're going to get dancing.
Exactly. That's going to touch you. That's the idea.
If Roger Sanchez could go back in time, say you're 21 years old again, and give yourself one bit of wisdom or advice, what would it be?
I think the thing would be is not to be as trusting as I have been in my life. I've learned a lot of hard lessons, but to be honest with you, and I've been asked this question before and I say it again, I wouldn't change anything because everything that has happened to me has brought me to where I am and has made me who I am. Even the people I've trusted who have turned out not to be good for me have taught me a lesson. Maybe I would have said, here's a lesson you could learn a lot less painfully. But maybe I needed to learn it like that. So I won't change anything. You know, it's brought me to this point, and there's a lot of things that I've learned through every experience.
How did Another Chance happen? I remember when it first came out and I played it on a radio station. I was like, yeah, this is special. This is going to be huge. The track and Toto, how did that connection happen?
Well, you know, for me, I always was a beat miner. You know, it's kind of my connection to hip-hop, searching for samples. And when I was making the album, First Contact was the name of the album that I gave it. I kind of felt like there was one track missing, and I was talking to Simon Dunmore, who was A&Ring me at the point in time, and Simon Dunmore owns Defected Records. And we both agreed, you know, this album's missing probably one more kind of club underground track. And that's kind of the funny thing is I was going through samples and I kind of found this, I've been a fan of Toto for years. I love the music, and I just found this one ballad that one line felt and resonated with me. It said something so emotional that then I wanted to take it and kind of create this cool underground track. And you know, you never know how things are going to turn out, but I felt that this is a cool track, people might get it, and it really just, like I said, resonated with a lot of people.
Did they actually contact you and go, I like it?
Well, funny enough, we cleared the sample, and I haven't spoken to them directly. I did hear that I think Lukather, who is the guy who actually wrote the song and sung it, was like, yeah, this DJ made us a lot of money, and this is the record he sampled, and, you know, so I don't know whether it was kind of tongue-in-cheek or not, and to be honest with you, I was just thankful that I was able to sample it and use it in the way that I did. I did change it dramatically, but I kept the core of that line very, very embedded in the track.
You've got this born to be in radio kind of voice. I kind of sound like compared to you.
You know what? I've realized something. Radio voices, they're different kinds. I have a specific tone to my voice. You have a tone that's very right for radio, but it is different. You know, everybody carries a different type of placement in there. And
I'm so going to get that as a soundbite and keep playing it on repeat. in my show now.
Do it. By all means.
Roger Sanchez, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And of course, we got to play this track, Another Chance, from Roger Sanchez on 97.8 Dance FM.
Dance Confidential on Dance FM.